What's his name? Devado.
No.
Devado. Devado.
Oh my God.
Devado, what you doing? You playing a game? Devado, pick the phone up. Negro, you know you hear me saying your name.
Damn, I was looking for this nigga, dog. I know, I seen him when I dropped, but then he fell, and then I come back and look for him. The nigga climbed up the ladder.
Hello, we can hear you. We watch you playing the game. Devado. Devado. Woo woo.
Oh,
Woo woo.
I'm sorry. It's me.
It's you.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the screen like, why they not answering? And so I seen the joystick, and I'm like, I got a joystick. I'm like, wait, hold up, maybe it's me. Stop.
Put the
I'm
phone.
sorry.
Can you get us better light, please, boo?
All right, let me get up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm thinking I'm like, bro, who is that? Why they not answering? And
What's your name, baby?
my name Rob.
Rob?
Yeah, with 2 B's.
Rob with 2 B's. Where you calling us from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. How old are you?
I'm 29. I'll be 30 this year.
When's your birthday?
November 9th, 1992.
November 9th. That's a Scorpio?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You have any kids? We heard a baby in the background.
Child.
How many?
1.
One, how old?
3.
3 years old. Why you not with the mom?
The mama, can I curse?
Of
No?
course.
The mama fucked up. I got full custody of my daughter.
You got full custody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it at that. Well, hopefully she gets it together one day.
One day.
But your daughter lives with you?
Yes, ma'am.
So full-time dad.
Yeah, 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Okay. Rob, this light isn't horrible, but I think we could do better. I do like that you're steady though. So we can see your face a little bit better, but still keep the phone steady because that was good. So this is good, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So Rob, Houston, Texas, 29, is a Scorpio, has 1 child. What you do for a living?
Well, I'm a full-time dad right now. I can't really do too much.
How do you get money?
I mean, I have my ways, but right now, through the whole child, no babysitter, I can't really move because her mama had got her birth certificate. Hey, chill out. Her birth certificate, social security card. At one more time, she didn't want to give it to me, so I'm going through the process of getting that to put in a daycare because without no babysitter, I'm the one that gotta stay home and watch her until I'm going through the process of getting that. So when I get that, then I can be able to move forward and do more.
Well, you said you have your ways. Does the ways that you accrue money, do taxes come out of them?
I mean, I'm in the process of getting that.
Okay. So do you not want to, so I think a job, the type of way you get is unemployment checks. Like, what is the way?
I had a job probably about a few weeks ago, but I had caught COVID at that job, and they wanted a COVID test, which I got a COVID test, but I guess they wanted a certain way. They sent the COVID test through a portal, so I screenshotted the portal and sent it to them, but I guess they wanted it all on one page, so they fired me and said that the COVID test was fraud.
So someone said, you got a lot going on. Do you have time to really date anybody right now?
I mean, I do, but at the same time, it gotta be a female understanding. I'm not looking for nobody to take care of me or nothing, but it's all about the mental with me and understanding.
So you still getting money each month?
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you get money again each month?
I have my way.
You have your ways, okay. Child. This is Rob in Houston, Texas, 29, Scorpio. He has 1 child. He has his ways of getting his money.
And then my background,
Huh?
ways. I have my ways because my background is messed up, but I'm not a convicted felon or nothing like that. But the thing that's on my background won't allow me to get certain jobs.
So you've been to jail before?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But you're not a convicted felon?
No, ma'am.
What did you go to jail for?
Illegal things.
Illegal things. That will do it. Sometimes when you do illegal things, they put you in jail. How long in jail for?
Huh?
How many years did you spend in jail?
I mean, I ain't ever went to prison, and I ain't ever did like 3 years, 4 years. I ain't ever did no big time like that. But this was like years ago. It's not nothing recent. But
Okay.
I'm just saying, based off my background, it won't, and the way I look, it won't allow me to get certain jobs and do certain things.
Got you. What kind of woman you looking for, Rob?
Mentally or physically?
Both.
Well, physically, I mean, I prefer a yellow bone, but yellow bone or caramel, a fine little joint, pretty face. I prefer a little buttocks. It don't have to have buttocks, whatever, build nice. And
Okay.
mental wise, I respect a female from a mindset more than a body. It's all on how she think mentally.
More. So you expect a female for her mindset more than her body. Okay.
Yeah,
What's some deal breakers for you, Rob?
small minded female. A female that there's a certain age, but got the age of a mindset of a 17-year-old or 15-year-old. Small minded, don't got no type of understanding.
Okay. We hear your little girl in the background. So you want a
Yeah.
woman that has no women small minds, right?
Oh
She
yeah,
has to have.
and a woman that is good with kids. Not just kids, but for as a child, because I'm a single father, and my daughter is a girl. It's only so much I could teach her. So if a female got a child or like kids, I mean, I prefer them to be comfortable with my child because no, my child, she been through trauma. She was like beat. My baby mama, baby daddy used to beat on her and broke arm and all type of
Your
weird shit.
your daughter was abused?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
bruises and scratches and all that. That's how I ended up getting custody because I took her away from my mama and she was staying with me for about 2 years until I got a DNA. I got a DNA. Not saying it was my daughter, but I got a DNA so that I could get a birth certificate that they was gonna pay. I could get a DNA what they was gonna pay for. That they would give me a birth certificate and social security card while they had to pay the price. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, black eye, broke arm, bruises,
How
scratch.
old was your daughter's only 3 years old?
This happened when she was 1 and 2. That's what I'm saying. And she, she couldn't really talk. She could talk now, but she couldn't really talk. So it was like you asking her what's happening, she'll put her head down. And we didn't know. I just found out like what happened probably about like 4 days ago because the nigga that she with, she don't like the nigga no more. They end up getting to her, so she end up admitting to me like, oh, and that's the nigga who broke your baby arm. And I'm like, damn, bitch, we've been asking you this for so long, and you've been acting like she had a bite mark on her. Somebody bit her to the teeth marks, and the skin was showing. And she said that she bit her. I'm like, you bit my dog. You bit your own baby. She was like, she bite. It hurt. I'm like, she won. It was one at the time. The whole time, it's the nigga. And I asked the nigga, and he was like, he wouldn't because he got kids. She just had a baby with him. So like, far as that dealing with her, I can't just have anybody watching her. I can't leave her with anybody. You know what I'm saying? My mama, she be having to go to work. My sister be having to go to work. So, it ain't really much I could do.
I'm very sorry to hear what happened to your daughter. That breaks my heart. I hate any type of abuse, especially when it comes to children. Like that is really sad. So I'm happy that she's with you now and she's safe.
Rihanna, calm
And I
down.
think, and I don't know what happened, but that guy that did that to her, you should press charges.
I ain't never met the nigga.
All right.
She when my daughter go over there, when she come back and something be wrong with her or something wrong with her coochie or something, I be like, my mama be like,
Nothing wrong with her. This is a lot. Wait, Rob. Okay, I'm gonna pause you right there because you're talking about your daughter. I don't want you to put, there's thousands of people that watch this live, and I don't want to put.
well, I'm sorry, I'm going too deep.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I appreciate your transparency.
I'm
This is one thing. Now I feel like you're about to go down the road of sexual
yeah,
abuse.
I'm sorry.
And how old is she?
3.
Yeah, like that's horrible. So what I will say is this: don't let her be around that man anymore. Like, period.
Now I would do CPS and all that. Like I got full custody. They told me don't send her back. I sent her back through the courts that she would get weekend, and then something else happened. So then they was like, just don't send her back. So now she just, that's why I say she fully with me. So it's not that I don't want to work or don't want to get a job, but I don't have nobody to watch her. And the days that jobs want you to work in hours, it won't fit with me not having no help with her. So until I get her and daycare and get the right information I need, I really just can't do nothing but just sit right here and raise her for his home before I could actually put her somewhere.
I understand. I understand. So we were talking about the kind of woman you desire. Basically, we got down this road because you said you would, whoever you date has to be good with children,
Yes.
and particularly a little girl. So, are there any deal breakers you have?
I mean, that is a deal breaker, the mindset, because the mindset rule the body. I'm not really far as physically. I mean, as long as you fit and you fine and you keep yourself up, some females eat and they get too comfortable with their friends saying, oh, you fine and you bad. The whole time they blowing up the whole time. I'm the one that come along and be like, say, baby, you know you getting big. Now, if you take that in offense, then I mean I can't. That's what comes with the mindset. If you can handle yourself for as how you eat and how you move, I just want you to think right as far as your mental. If you good on the mental side, then we can have you're a woman of understanding, then we could go far in life. But without that, we can't do nothing. And for as I'm not saying you got to be financial neither, but you got to want something for yourself. I want you to be there mentally, physically, what I'm saying, emotionally, because, my daughter been traumatized. I've been traumatized. So I don't want a female to look at me and be like, oh, you want a nigga, you want a bitch to be your mama. Now I don't want nobody to be my mama, but if I'm fighting demons in the streets, I want you to come home to you to be the angel, you to be the peace. If I'm in hell on the streets, I want to be in heaven with you.
Have you ever gone to therapy?
I've been a therapist, but really, I've really been a therapy for other people. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
I think there's a lot of things you need to unpack that, especially what your daughter's been through, how you're gonna parent moving forward with her mom that allowed that stuff to go, the things that you've gone through in your past. And I think, listen, I know a lot of times men don't go to therapy, but that's why I think there's so many black men who don't always get it together. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy.
But talking to somebody through therapy or somebody who just like listens, I don't really see that as a fixing. Because if I talk to somebody who don't know, they only feel sorry for me or feel bad for what I'm saying or what I got going on. It's no really exit to talking to somebody that don't really know. I mean, I understand the concept in it, but nobody really understands how I feel or what I'm going through unless they're actually going through it. And even if only people could say is, oh, I'm gonna pray for you. Oh, that's, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me, but I'm just saying that's what got going on. So if I was to deal with a female, she got to understand what I'm going on and how I'm moving.
So let me
But
just, the thing, I gotta disagree with you with therapy, and I know a lot of people are closed-minded to it, but I stand by. Like, if it wasn't for me and like I have a therapist that I utilize, I wouldn't have it together. And I think a lot of times, like even with like this, you came on this live, and whether you know it or not, you started venting and telling me a lot about your personal life. And I'm not even sure if you've ever told people all the stuff that you told me, but we met in this moment. And to me, that just, sometimes therapy is just what you have with me, just you getting it out, right? You getting it out, someone listening to you, and then helping you unpack what you might not be able to unpack. And I think a lot of times that's why a lot of girlfriends kind of keep it together, because a lot of women don't go to therapy, but they have girlfriends. So they're always talking to their girlfriends or talking to someone to get it out of their system. And I have learned, for me, that helps me tremendously, just talking it out to several different people. And the unfortunate thing is, when it comes to Black men, a lot of times you guys don't talk to each other about vulnerable stuff. So you have all these real life situations, and you're not getting it out. So then it comes out in other ways. It might come out in you being violent. It might come out with you not treating women right. It might come out in all the other ways opposed to the healthy way. And, you know, shout out to Charlemagne. We were just talking about this earlier this week, and how more Black men should really seek counseling, because I really do think that will help you. I think you are a person that has been dealt a certain amount of cards in life, and you're doing the best that you can to handle the cards that you've been dealt, right? And we've all been dealt different cards. But I think, whether it's therapy or not, I think you need some help along that way. Can you receive that?
Yeah, man. I really rather talk to a female if I could get a female to understanding, then I'd rather her be my therapist more than going to extra somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we're gonna continue. I mean, you gotta be there. Like, you have to want to receive something, right? So I can't push anything on anybody, right? So, right. But listen, let's continue. Okay, so you still want to meet a young lady. You want this young lady to be in Houston?
Yeah.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Rob?
Man, I ain't never been in a relationship.
You never had a committed relationship?
No.
Do you want one?
Yeah, I'm at the age where yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't really know how to be a boyfriend, but I'm willing for a female to teach me, like, the ropes of that. I ain't never had no love. I ain't never had nobody love me. The only person I know that love me is my dog. But besides that, I ain't never had nobody that actually cared or showed me, oh, this is, sometimes females do certain shit and I be feeling like it's weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even my daughter be doing certain shit and I be like, oh, you being weird, but I've been in the streets a long time. So, if a person could teach me how to love, I'm with that. That's what I need. I need somebody sensitive. I need a soft side because I'm tired of playing. I gotta play hard in the streets, and I don't want to gotta come home. I gotta play hard with her. You know what I'm saying? I need the soft side. I need the female to let me know it's okay, and you alright, and how you doing, and did you eat, and you know what I'm saying? Nobody don't check up on me or nothing. So that's what it is.
That's real talk. Listen, I really appreciate your vulnerability. And I appreciate you being honest. And I think you're maturing. I think your daughter's probably helping you become the man too. She's helping you become a man because you have a little girl to look after, and that's probably helping you go in that right path. What's the age range you want to date, Rob?
Who? Well, depending on, we go back to the mindset. I ain't gonna lie. It's really about the mindset. So I don't want to go too high on the age, but I ain't gonna lie. I take like 25 and up.
25 and up. Could the woman already have kids?
Thank you, Mommy.
How many?
I'm asking you. This is your preference.
To have kids, but not too many. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to have too many kids, but when you got a lot of kids, that's a lot of personalities you got to deal with. And I got a lot going on myself and dealing with this personality I got. So I'm willing to deal with 1 or 2, maybe 3, depending on what she got going on and how many baby daddies I got to deal with. I respect it if they're respectable. But as long as there's respect along the line, I deal with it. But I cannot do more than 2 or 3.
Okay. Do you want more kids, Rob?
Yes, I want a boy.
You want a boy. Okay. Does the looks matter to you? Does woman gotta look a certain way?
Yes.
How does she have to look?
Better than me.
Better than you?
Yeah.
What is? So you feel as though you're very attractive?
Yes, ma'am. I just might look a little rough, but
She got to look better than you. When? So you never had a relationship. You don't have to answer this question. When was the last time you was intimate with a person?
man, at this point, I feel like I'm celibate because see, back in the day, I ain't gonna lie, I had my fair share of females, and I know a lot. I know a lot. I dealt with a lot of females at the point where I know a lot. So females can't tell me anything, and they can't do me any type of way. So that's where the deal breaker be going when they try to run games, sell dreams, lie bullshit, or sell me a dream. I'm good on it. I might play along, but you know the females start the game off first. But when they don't win, that go the problem.
Okay. So why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Rob?
Because I'm the chosen one. I'm the voodoo child.
Okay, you're the chosen one.
I look like this. I told you I got a little record, but I ain't no convicted felon. So all biz ain't all. I look rough, but if a female actually honestly just sit down and have a heart to heart or a open conversation with me, a lot of females that judge me based off of how I look, they lose because when people talk to me and have a conversation with me, they be like, "Oh, I never knew you thought like that. I never knew you talk like this." And they be like, "You see the tattoos and all that, and you just think you see voodoo, and you think I'm out of cast a spell and all that type of shit." It's deeper than that.
Okay. Now I'm kind of gonna press you for this. 'Cause I'm just curious. You don't have to share, but when was the last time you had sex with someone?
I told you I'm damn near celibate.
So how many? So what is that? Months, weeks?
It ain't been this year.
It ain't been this year. Okay.
They in Houston. I'm so far away, and most of these females don't even have cars. Let alone they barely have cribs. So the distance I am, motherfucker be like, "Oh, you stay far. You stay too far." You know what I'm saying? So when it get like that, ain't nobody coming to me, and I can't move with them because I got somebody with me. So you would have to come fuck with me. But if I didn't have if I had you know, I come to them, but the energy don't be reciprocated. So
Right. Rob, you got a Cash App?
that's ma'am.
What's,
What's my cash app?
yeah.
Voodoo child.
Spell it out for me.
VOO DO
VOO.
DOO
So VOODOO
CHILD
CHILD.
CHILD.
So I see Pat. Okay, so spell so VOODOOCHILD. What else?
6
Six.
3 6s.
3 6s.
Yes ma'am.
Rob Daraba.
Yes ma'am.
So your Cash App is VOODOOCHILD 666.
Yes ma'am.
Okay, so that's Voodoo Child 666, right?
Yes ma'am.
Okay, so look, I'm about to Cash App you $500 right now, okay? So I'm Cash Apping you $500 because I think there's a lot of resources for single moms. We don't always have the resources for single dads. And I think we have to help our men out more so they can potentially go on the right path. And I don't know what your past, I don't know what your past is. I don't care about that. What I care about is this moment. And I'm always going to move by the spirit. So the spirit told me to send you $500 right now, okay? And I just pray that this money can go to a situation that can help you and your daughter out, and you can just continue on the right path and go down a positive way instead of going by a negative way, okay?
Is that Kendra decaf? I
Kids
mean,
Media, I'm about to show it to you.
it's five.
Let's see. I'm doing it right. This is
You are, but you about to make.
that's your name? Look at that. Is that your name?
Yes ma'am.
All right. So there
You
you
about
go.
to make me.
$500 right.
You about to make me tip, man. Don't do that.
It's too late. It's too late. We already decided we're going to bless you. I think other people are going to want to send you some money too. Listen, Rob, I'm rooting for you. I can tell deep down inside there's a good person inside of you. And, you know, a lot of people are just trying to figure out life, you know? And I think love always trumps everything, and it's easy to judge. It's easy to judge, but you know what? I have been very blessed in my life, but I wasn't always blessed, you know? Like there was times I take that back. I've always been blessed because I've always had people to lean on. Even when I had nothing, I never had to do anything crazy for the change because my dad was always there. I always had people. And what I realized, not everybody has that. Not everybody has a safety net. My dad has always been my safety net when I didn't have finances. That's why I ain't never have to be a stripper, or I ain't never have to be with a man, because the man that I had, which is my father, would give me money for free as I could continue on my journey. And everyone doesn't have that. So it's a blessing that I can be a blessing to you. That's $500 for me. I'm quite sure people else might be sending you money too, but I'm rooting for you, Rob. I really am.
Thank you.
You are more than welcome. Don't make me cry. I just got my makeup done. We can't be crying together, Rob. I want you to know, because you was talking about you ain't never experienced that type of love.
Yeah.
That's why it's important that we got to start loving on our brothers and our young men, and we got to show them what love is. Like that's the turning point. The turning point is us going to be showing them what love is, and then they'll understand it and they'll respect it. I still want you to consider therapy in some moment in time. Maybe this is a version of therapy for you, but I really want God to be with you and that little girl, and you continue to be the best father that you can be. Now, I'm not going, I know there's some people that want your page. His Instagram page is Davoodo Child. DAVOODOO Child. DAVOODOO Child. So in the Cash App, if anybody else wanted it, let me see if I can find it, child. Tell them your Cash App one more time.
Voodoo Child 666.
Voodoo Child 366. So if anybody else wants to be a blessing in any form, you know, whatever you want to do, you know, I'm just gonna move by the Spirit. And it's so funny because I swear to you on my life, I was like, I need to bless a guy. Like I felt earlier today, I was like, I've always given money to women. I really want to bless a man with money, and I just didn't know. And as I was talking to you, I was like, oh, this God was preparing me for. So Rob, I love you. I want you to stay in touch with me. In contact with me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you go to that best father, and I want you to start praying and figuring out the way that you can go down a positive path.
Rhea, come here. Let me show you my daughter before I leave. Her hair a little messed up, but.
Hey, beautiful girl. Hi, beautiful girl. You got a good daddy. You have a good daddy.
Yeah.
Yes, you are so cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby.
Thank you.
All right, Rob. You keep me posted. People gonna hit you up in your DMs, so make sure you check your DMs. Make sure you check your Cash App. I was the first, but I will not be the last of somebody sending you money.
Thank you so much.
You are more than welcome.
Really appreciate y'all. Thank everybody for the Cash App.
Okay. We love you, Rob. Bye, baby.
All right.